Hello, in today's 1 Minute Mystic I'm answering the second part of Simon's question, which you should be able to see at the bottom of your screen there. The second part was about the TEDx censorship of Rupert Sheldrake and Graham Hancock and the cancellation of the license of the TEDx West Hollywood event. So why did this happen? Well, I've answered the first part of the question in the first video, where I looked at basically the development of the rational mind and Western science. I won't go over that again. So, in the immediate energy of the issue in the present moment, what's happening here? It goes beyond simply needing to koto or gain the approval of those who advertise on their site. It goes beyond just wanting to be able to target a specific market. What happens with any large organization, in fact any organization or group of people, is that there is an energy field or a consciousness field which develops around them. And it's very common when an organization gains power and prestige that it becomes embedded within a consciousness field which is into power and control. So it kind of gathers a momentum and energy, and it's like a vortex. So what's happening with TED is it's power and control. It's an energy of an arrogance that they know best, we know best, we understand better, that the masses don't understand, or they're too stupid to understand the science or what's really happening in society. And TED is aligning itself with some other forces and other groups, some greater groups within society that have the same kind of energy. So these are attractor fields. So like attracts like. Now Western science has been, and then Western society in general, has been embedded in the same kind of consciousness field as a collective for quite a long time. And science is about power and control. It's about the illusion of being able to subvert nature. It's the illusion of trying to come to terms with the insecurity of mortality within ourselves by gaining control over the outside world and the external world. And it's about money. So it's just the expression, the far end of the expression of the human ego. And skeptics organizations, which were behind the censorship of TED, they're like a far end of the continuum of scientific extremism or scientism. And it's really all about power and control. And at the heart of skepticism, there's actually trauma in the emotional body. And it's the trauma at having been violated or disconnected from the body and disconnected from the child, and the anger that comes out of that. And that's why skeptics are so angry, and why they pour out this kind of hatred against those who have a softer or more feminine energy, including those who may have a delusional, mystical or spiritual take on the world. Because people who have a spiritual or mystical view on the world are not necessarily correct. Many people have false teachings, or they work from a false understanding. But there are also many people who have a greater understanding. So that's basically where TED is coming from. They're in the energy of the ego. Now the great thing about this is that it's just the same ego that you and I have and all of us have. It's no different. So there's no point blaming them at a deeper level. So if you blame them, you reject your own ego. You don't see that you're actually part of the same game. So it's very important to be able to relax and to see them and forgive them for what they are. And then when you take action, if you're one of the people who've been hurt or misrepresented by TED, or you feel that your worldview has been misrepresented, take action, but take gentle action and understand that they're coming from the same place and that we're all human. And this is all the evolution of consciousness. Two energy fields, perhaps two parts of a polarity, the spiritual and mystical, and the hardcore science and the ego on the other side. And it's like a Hegelian dialectic. Eventually these two consciousness fields or attractive fields will start to merge into a greater whole. And that's what will happen in the end. So find forgiveness for them.